My name is Tracy. I'm a psychologist from Austin, Texas. So this is my third time to La Luna. I first came in 2017 and then 2018 and now we're in 2019. Yeah, so La Luna has developed so much since I've been coming here. Um, I'm surprised every time I come down and I'm like, oh, there's a new walkway here. There's a new bridge or a new roof over this, or there's a new shower here, or there's a new cook, or there's a new staff, new volunteers. I would say all of the changes, though, are just making the place better. They're not taking away from the experience. They're not taking away the authenticity, which was a big reason that I came to La Luna, was because it seemed so authentic. It's not taking away any of that. It's just sort of making the experience a little bit more organized. There's a little bit more set schedule, a little bit more structure. I like that now everybody tends to arrive on the same day and leave on the same day. So you have your little group, your little cohort, your little sangha that you're with throughout the week, and you can really bond together in that way, rather than people kind of coming for one ceremony or coming for two ceremonies, and it's more chaotic. Also, I think, the shamans have changed a bit over the years. Guido was here when I first came, but the main shaman was another person. But no matter who's here, they're always great shamans. So I just trust this place, and I trust La Luna, that whenever I come down, there's going to be good shamans. People handpicked who've been doing this work for their whole life. What else? There's the staff, people like Guillermo and Greg, and there's a little bit more consistency now. I feel like there's some comfort in that. The volunteers are always changing, but they're always really cool, unique people who are coming down here, volunteering and sharing their gifts, whether it's gardening, whether it's massage, whether it's acupuncture, whether it's yoga, or just good conversation. They're always really interesting people, fascinating human beings, kind human beings that I would probably never meet in my everyday life in America. My relationship to ayahuasca has developed tremendously over the years. I think when I first came in 2017, I had no expectations. I didn't know. I knew it was a healing plant, and I'd heard a little bit about it, but I had no idea how it would work with me personally. Fortunately, I'm a person who doesn't have trauma in my background, but I just am a very curious and spiritually open person. So I was hoping that she would awaken more of my spirituality. And she definitely did that. And every year it's like I come back and she finds new ways to open me up. She finds new avenues, new areas to explore within me. Also in my work as a psychologist, I feel like over time I start to accumulate some of the energies of my clients, which can be very positive, having a relationship with someone, but it can also be negative because they're suffering. They're coming in with depression, with anxiety, with heartache, with anger, and so I think unconsciously some of that sticks to me. So for me, over the years, coming to do ayahuasca here in the jungle helps to clear some of that debris, and I come back feeling much lighter and brighter, and I feel like I'm a more effective therapist actually because of it. It's so hard to pin down what I've taken away from my ayahuasca experiences. I think if you ask me this question tomorrow, I might have a different answer because there's so many things I could say. It's really hard to narrow it down to just one thing. I guess for for this question, I'll try to. I would say ayahuasca has helped me. How do I say this? Has helped me broaden my perspective of reality. Has helped me open up to new possibilities and not be so rigid with my thinking. She's also helped me just accept things the way they are, accept what is. I do a lot of Buddhism type of studying. And it's great to read all of that in a book or from a teacher, but it's so different when you have a direct firsthand experience with ayahuasca, where you're actually getting tested and challenged. Can I really accept what is? Can I really let go of my expectations? Can I really let go of my preferences and just relax into this experience? She tests me that way. I'm privileged to live a life where I don't get challenged like that very often. So I come down here to really test myself in these ceremonies. And the lessons that I get back are just, they just multiply. And I'll have insights and revelations while I'm here at La Luna. But then when I go back home, I'll start to remember other things that she's taught me. So acceptance is a big one. Not being so narrow in my view of life. Yeah. And just realizing that you can connect with people. We don't need all that. We don't need a certain degree or a diploma on the wall. We don't need a certain outfit. We don't need all of that extra stuff. You can connect with people just purely with your soul and your heart here. Yeah, yeah. So I really value the connections that I've made. I would say for anyone who's thinking about trying ayahuasca to better themselves, that it just even thinking about it is a great step, because it really takes courage to come down here. Just like with my therapy clients, I tell people this probably multiple times a week, like it takes so much courage to come to therapy and to open up to a stranger and to trust me with your innermost thoughts and feelings. Wow. So ayahuasca is that times 100. So it takes a lot of courage, but it's also extremely rewarding. And you don't even know, it's so hard to even describe the rewards because they're immeasurable. They're not tangible necessarily. So I would say take it seriously. It's not necessarily fun. It's fun during the day, talking to people and having meals together and going on little excursions, but the ceremonies aren't necessarily fun. So take it seriously. Realize that it's not a recreational drug. It is a medicine, and just trust if you're feeling that call. If you're feeling like maybe you heard about it from a friend, or maybe a therapist recommended it, or you read about it in a book or heard it on a podcast, that there's a reason it's found you. And I'm so grateful to live in a time where someone like me can come down to the Peruvian Amazon and do this kind of work. So yeah, there's probably a reason that you're even thinking about it.